Welcome to CML Infotech. Today's session, RIP and EIGRP from CCNN. The last class recap. നമ്മൾ ലാസ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ സംസാരിച്ചത് റൗട്ടിംഗ് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ പ്രോട്ടോകോൾ ഓർ റിപ്പ്. റിപ്പിലെ വേർഷൻ 1 ആൻഡ് വേർഷൻ 2. വേർഷൻ 1ഉം വേർഷൻ 2ഉം സബ്നെറ്റിംഗ് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യും. പക്ഷേ വേർഷൻ 2നകത്ത് നമുക്കത് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് കാണാൻ പറ്റും, വിച്ച് മീൻസ് ഓട്ടോ സമ്മറി ഡിസേബിൾ ചെയ്താൽ. റിപ്പിന്റെ ഒരു ഡ്രോബാക്സ് ഇത് മാക്സിമം 16 റൗട്ടേഴ്സേ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുള്ളൂ. മറ്റൊരു ഡ്രോബാക്സ് എല്ലാ 30 സെക്കൻഡ് കൂടുമ്പോഴും അത് അതിൻ്റെ അപ്ഡേറ്റ്സ് അയച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. അതിൻ്റെ സൊല്യൂഷൻ ആയിട്ട് വന്ന പ്രോട്ടോക്കോളാണ് EIGRP. EIGRP. EIGRP is a routing protocol like RIP. Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol. ഇതിനെ അഡ്വാൻസ്ഡ് ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ് വെക്റ്റർ റൗട്ടിംഗ് പ്രോട്ടോകോൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഹൈബ്രിഡ് റൗട്ടിംഗ് പ്രോട്ടോകോൾ എന്നും പറയും. ഹൈബ്രിഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ EIGRP is a part of distance vector routing protocol like RIP. ഇവിടെ ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ് വെക്റ്റർ എന്ന് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത് the distance, the maximum. EIGRP support maximum up to 255 routers and the default is 100. If you are not configured any additional command, it support until 100. So when you compare to RIP support only 16 but EIGRP support 100 or the default and the maximum 255. So that's the one of the benefit when compared to RIP. And this is called distance vector. Then we said about let's say the drawbacks of the RIP is that it sends update on every 30 seconds. According to an EIGRP, it is also a part of link state routing protocol. So link state means, as an example, OSPF. Link state routing protocols is OSPF. It's an upcoming routing protocol after EIGRP. Okay, so the link state means OSPF. So the link state means an EIGRP is a non-periodic. Okay. So EIGRP called non-periodic, which means if any changes occurred, then the changes will be informed. So therefore, initially, when we implementing an EIGRP, they will send an updates each other to get the EIGRP to be established. ഒരു EIGRP configure ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ initially configure ചെയ്ത പാട് EIGRP routers അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും അപ്ഡേറ്റ്സ് ഒക്കെ അയച്ച് അവർ ലേൺ ചെയ്യും. നെറ്റ്വർക്ക്സ് അൺനോൺ നെറ്റ്വർക്ക്സ് ഒക്കെ ലേൺ ചെയ്യും. വൺസ് EIGRP നെറ്റ്വർക്ക്സ് ഒക്കെ അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും ലേൺ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ then they will send an update only if there is any changes. Thus we call it as non-periodic updates. This is the non-periodic updates is the beauty from the link state concept. So this is what we call it as an EIGRP routing protocol. Then as usual, it supports automatic summarization, which means it supports subnetting, and all the subnetting value will carry as a single entry. We'll look into that in the real scenarios. Then it supports authentication, like MD5 authentication, Then it is.
Hello.
One of the drawbacks from EIGRP is that, actually two drawbacks. EIGRP supports maximum 255 routers. So if you have any design above this, you need to think about higher end routing protocol. Then the second drawbacks of EIGRP is that the EIGRP support only on Cisco. So if you have a non-Cisco products like any other vendors, HP, Aruba, Extreme, Avaya, or any other D-Link, Dell, then you cannot go to use the IGRP. You have to go with any different routing protocol. If you have a platform with completely Cisco, then you can use EIGRP. Can you hear me? I think. So in the EIGRP, as we said, it's a Cisco proprietary, only on support in the Cisco devices, Cisco equipments. Then EIGRP has two flavors. EIGRP, which is called internal EIGRP. Then EIGRP. EIGRP means external, internal and external. So let's say the EIGRP works based on AS, autonomous system number. This AS is 16 bits, which means 1 2 6 5 6 5 5 3 5. AS is a number of routers and networks, or the collection of networks and routers. So by default, all the routers or EIGRP routers within the AS can communicate each other. Example, I have a router here and another router here. Okay, let's say R1 and R2. You can use any routing protocol, by the way. Here I have a switch and system. Here I have a switch and system. This is 1x network. This is 2x network. This is 3x network. Now, by default, R1 will not be able to communicate to 3 network because R1 does not know 3. It's an unknown network. So you can enable static, default, or RIP. When we think about EIGRP to implement here, the first, you need to have AS number. This number can be anything in between this. Example, I'm going to give AS 10. When you define an AS in the EIGRP, the center router and the receiver router must be in the same AS. The directly connected interface must be in the same AS. So, example, if I have a router, so let's say I have a design like R1, R2, and R3. They are connected each other. So this is 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is 1.1.1.2. They are the same network. Then this is, let's say, 2.111. This is 2.1.1.2. And here you have a network, and here you have a network. Let's say this is 10 network, 10x, this is 20 network. So this is R1, R2, and R3. Either you can configure the entire router under single AS, EIGRP, example AS10. So this is we call as IEIGRP, internal EIGRP. If your sender and receiver, all the networks belongs to a same AS called IEIGRP. If you're thinking that you want a multiple AS, within one AS, you can increase up to 255 routers. If you think that you need minimum 2 AS, so in that case, you can define AS like this, which means if R1 sending something via this interface to R2, the sender interface and the receiver interface must be in the same AS. And here from R2 to R3, you can see this is 2111 and 2112. So this interface and this interface must be in the same AS. Either you can expand AS10 until here, or you can put a different AS here. Let's say I'm gonna put like this. This is example AS 20, AS 20. EIGRP AS20. Hope you understood. So here, let's say I have one network here, example 7x. And here another network here, example 6x. According to R1, the 1 and the 10 is called C, connected network. And according to R1 router 1, the 6th network is unknown to R1. R1 in അറിയാത്ത network ആണ് 6. ഈ 6 നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് R1ലേക്ക് EIGRP വഴി വരുമ്പോൾ this 6 network in the R1 called IEIGRP. IEIGRP. And the same AS network can reach each other, and different AS will not be communicate each other by default unless we enable redistribution. That's a new topic we'll discuss in later, inshallah. However, if you enable redistribution and if they are communicating each other, then according to R1, the 2 network, 7 network and 20 network, which is unknown to R1. R1 in അറിയാത്ത AS20 ഇലുള്ള 7x, 2 network and 20 network. So let's say according to R1, 7x, 20x, then 7x, 20x, then 2x. This is called EEIGRP, which means it's from the different AS, external EIGRP. So this is the basic understanding about EIGRP design. So when you define a single AS, you can be minimum 2 routers which are directly connected must be in the AS10, which means let's say you have 1 and 2 router. You cannot cut like this on the link. You have at least until otherwise, but it has to be either like this in a single AS with all the routers, or you can cut from the directly connected point like this. Okay, so this is the general idea about an EIGRP concept. Okay, so let us think about the EIGRP configuration parameters. And disconnect ചെയ്തിട്ട് connect ചെയ്യുക.